Welcome to another installment of r/Am I the A-hole? A place where people go to be judged and then get mad when they don't hear what they want to hear. As always, if you enjoyed these Reddit stories, please hit that like button and consider subscribing, as this all really helps my channel grow, which allows me to push out more videos for you guys. Our first story was posted by Throa_way456. Am I the a-hole for making my friend cry with my pregnancy? Throwaway due to my friend following my account. So me, 30-year-old female, and my boyfriend, 32-year-old male, have found out we're expecting our first baby. We couldn't wait to tell everyone, but waiting until the 12-week mark to tell our friends and family. So we hit the 12-week mark with no problems. We tell our parents, who are absolutely ecstatic, and I decide to tell my 3 friends via Zoom call on Friday night. I call them and we're chatting, so I decide to tell them my news. All 3 of them look incredibly happy for me, and while 2 of my friends were asking me questions, one of my friends, we'll call her Beth, suddenly shut off her camera. My friends and I kept chatting, and I just brushed it off that she went to the toilet or something. But when she came back, she was sniffling and looked like she had been crying. One of my friends asked her if she was okay, and she said she was. Suddenly, all of them were asking Beth if she was alright, even though she was insisting she was fine. To be honest, I was getting annoyed with her because of it. She has been struggling with fertility issues since she was 19, now 30, and it was like she was making my news all about her. It felt like she was stealing my thunder, so I said to her, "Look, I get you've had fertility issues, Beth, but you don't have to make everything about you." She then logged off, and my friend said I was being an a-hole because I should be more sensitive to her needs. Frankly, I think she should be more sensitive to mine, as I'm the one who's pregnant and going through the life-changing experience, not her. It's been a few days and Beth still hasn't called to apologize, but my friends think I should. Am I the a-hole? Wow, there's quite a few edits, so bear with me. Edit 1. To those who said I was insensitive, I've been friends with her since university. I've heard her talk about this for virtually 10 years, and I've been as supportive as I can. This was supposed to be a happy moment to celebrate something that happened to me, and by shifting the conversation, she basically made my moment all about herself. Edit 2. Update. Due to the negative comments, I decided to reach out to try to move past this. I texted her and said, "Hi Beth, look, I'm sorry if you were upset the other night, but you can't expect me to hide my pregnancy from you. If it was that upsetting, maybe you shouldn't have come back to the Zoom call. I understand you're probably feeling emotional, but sitting there sniffling was going to attract attention, and I'm sorry, but this just wasn't about you. I want to move past this, and I'm sorry that you got upset, but I feel we both need to be adults." She responded with the following. "OP, we have been friends for 9.5 years, and I was so happy to hear you and your boyfriend were finally starting a family. But you know, me and my husband have suffered 2 losses and have had our own second round of fertility treatments cancelled due to the virus. I don't want to make it sound like I'm making this about myself. That's honestly the last thing I want. But I just needed a moment to compose myself, because it was another reminder that it wasn't going to happen for us for a while, and I just got a bit emotional. However, I never tried to steer the conversation to talking about my issues, and you didn't need to bring it up on Zoom. Even friend 1 and friend 2 have said you were acting like a complete bully bringing it up. I think I need some distance for a while. I love you, but that just wasn't fair. I'm over the moon for you guys, and I'm sure you'll make great parents, but I need some time to think." I tried to apologize, but she wasn't having it. I guess I'm going to have to wait and see how things progress from here. Edit 3. I honestly cannot believe some of the hurtful things y'all would say to a pregnant woman. Thank you for those who spoke in my favor and agreed that she shouldn't have acted the way she did. She's now blocked, but not before sending me a very long "woe is me" message that's too long to post in an update. I'm just disappointed in her for wasting 10 years of my life on her sorry butt. I don't need someone holding me back or putting a downer on things because of fertility and anxiety BS. Here's to finding a better support network. And down in the comments, it looks like OP's friend actually replied to this. "Leah, please just stop. Look, I'm sorry if I upset you on Friday, but I'm begging you to stop. You're making me out to be someone I'm not, and I can't take it. I'm sorry for taking the focus off you. Me and James have been finding it hard lately, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart that I'm so happy for you starting a family. But you're posting this all over the internet. I can't take it. Please, Leah, just stop. Wow. OP is 100% an a-hole. OP just sounds like she wants to be the center of attention all the time. Also, her friend never actually tried to make it about her. She turned off her camera and came back when she thought she was feeling better. She may have still been sniffling, but she came back because she wanted to be a part of the conversation, because she was still happy for OP. Also, you're supposed to be friends. In update 2, where OP's friend says she suffered 2 losses, I'm assuming this meant she had 2 miscarriages. And if that's the case, obviously she's going to be reminded of some bad memories and be emotional about it, because that's basically losing a child. I find it ironic that OP says here's to finding a better support network, when she's providing the worst kind of support for her friends. Our next story was posted by Effed Up Face. Am I the a-hole for calling my angry neighbor out in front of her family? I moved into an apartment on the ground level of a house which is split into 3 apartments. The house next door is owned by a couple with several kids. The woman who lives there has a temper. A few times when I've been hanging out with my friends in the backyard, she's yelled at us over stuff. Playing music with cusses where her kids can hear, being too quote-unquote slutty with each other, which was awkward because we're not doing anything explicit, and other stuff that's too ugly to repeat here, etc. As far as I can tell, she never does this in front of her husband or kids. Her husband isn't home often, it seems. Then a while later, I was out getting my mail when 4 people walked by. The neighbor lady, her husband, and 2 older people who I think were her parents, or her husband's parents. The husband asked me if I knew there was water leaking from the hose in the front yard of my house. He seemed friendly and like he was trying to be helpful. I said I hadn't known, maybe the maintenance guy left it on. But then I got a really weird feeling about how the woman that has said so much nasty stuff was standing there with her family, acting really chill in front of them. I said, "Hey, excuse me, aren't you the lady who's called my friends and I sluts, homophobic slurs, and c-words? I was hoping to talk to you at a calmer moment." She said no right away. I then, knowing full well she was the lady, said, "Oh, sorry, perhaps I'm confused. There's a lady who lives in that house, mid-40s, heavy-set with chin-length brown hair, smokes Outback every night, who said all those things and more. And I really don't appreciate it. Do you have a sister? Or a roommate?" She cut me off and said maybe it's better I leave, and so I did. I heard fighting from that house that night, and I think it was because of what I said. Her husband and the older couple seemed shocked by some of it. Am I the a-hole for calling my neighbor out in front of her family? Edit to add. I've tried to talk to her one-on-one about 4 times, and she's never been receptive or ready to calm down enough to listen. I wish I could have had a productive talk before this, but I really wasn't getting anywhere. OP, you are 100% not the a-hole. If anything, she's the a-hole. If she has a problem with the music being played in front of her kids because it has cuss words, then she can bring that directly to you in a calmer manner. She's the one who took the gloves off first, not you. That concludes this episode of r/Am I the a-hole? This is a new subreddit I'm exploring, so if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, as this all really helps my channel grow and allows me to make more videos for you guys. Also, I'll be posting videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so make sure you turn on notifications to be notified for my next video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.